This short tutorial will cover how to map your mailing list. We highly recommend downloading a mailing template from here to see our suggested field names. Using our indicated field names on your mailing list will simplify and shorten your field mapping in the next step. Our mailing list module is easier than ever to use. The only fields that required mapping are name or first name, last name, and/or company name. We also require mailing address, mailing city, state, and mailing zip code. All other columns can be named anything you wish and do not require mapping. Please note, we ask that you delete empty columns and/or delete columns that will not be used in your mail campaign before upload. We also recommend that you combine lists before you upload using data software. We only accept CSV format files for mailing lists. We no longer accept Microsoft Excel files. If you have an Excel file, you can simply convert it to a CSV format using a file save as or export in your chosen data program. Click on the blue button, Select File, to choose the mailing list to be used for this job. This page will appear once your file has been loaded into the system. Our mapping system will count the records in your list and show them here. Make sure this is the quantity you are expecting. If the quantity is not what you expect, open your CSV file in your chosen data program and inspect it. Our mapping system will also change the quantity you initially entered in the price calculator, with the quantity shown here if your initially entered quantity was different. Note that you do not see your entire list on this page. The mapping module will only show the top 50 names. Enter a description for your list here that will help you identify the content of this list. Our system initially enters your CSV file name as the description by default, but you may change it to something more descriptive if you wish. Your personal column names from your uploaded CSV file appear here. Next, you will need to map our required columns only. By choosing them from the drop-down selection that represents the content of that column, green check marks appear if the system auto-recognizes the field assigning it to the correct required field. Please note that depending on the number of columns in your list and your computer screen size, you may have to use the horizontal scroll bar to move to the right to see the rest of your columns. After mapping all the required fields from the drop-down, click here to review your results. Click on the back button here to go back and make any changes. Click on the Save and Continue button if everything looks good. Note, you can no longer select multiple lists to be used with the current job. Combine additional lists in your chosen data software prior to upload for efficiency and congruence. Your cart quantity will be changed to the total shown here if this quantity is different than the quantity you initially entered in the price calculator. Please visit our YouTube page for more informational tutorials.